And hello there, this is DrIzixs with a timeline video for Europa Universalis 4 for today's video. The short version is I was playing England, and you probably could see that in the Great Britain in the title or something like that, but you know. Anywho, so let's get on with it. I'm going to go hit up the medium here so you guys get lots of detail, but I will otherwise remain silent until the end. Enjoy. And that, my friends, is my first full one-tag world conquest. Holy smokes, yes, yes, yes. I actually pulled it off. The going was a little dicey near the end, but it was like around 1750, 1760 maybe. I realized, I could actually do this at this point. So I guess before I look at the actual map with all the rebels, I should point out that the last few wars weren't maybe done as efficiently as possible because for one, I had pretty much left Russia mostly intact until the very late game, so I had to truce break a bit, take lots of overextension right at the end, all at once. Also, Korea, I made them my vassal for some reason, and yeah, so I need to actually go kill them because I couldn't integrate them in time. Anywho, let's look at how bad it is. That's pretty bad. Why? Because we got 936% overextension, so I'm hardly stable. I don't got anywhere near the admin to core all this stuff, but some of it's going to go away at some point here. Mainly stuff from Magic Beast. Yes. yes, and we are... I could click this, but I hear this sometimes causes problems. But let's look at the various stats here. So, we have George III, kind of funny, von Brederode, Brederode, there we go. He's pretty cool. He's pretty old too, so yeah, that works. Just to hold on to him, sort of. We got some advisors. This guy probably could have been higher. This guy, most certainly, but I needed the Diplo rep to do some of the integrations. Anywho, government. We are enjoying ourselves at a despotic monarchy because that allows us to have the unjustified demands, since we got pretty strong everything else at the moment. And got lots of accepted cultures. Cool stuff, huh? Diplo-wise, we have lots and lots of colonial nations. And that's about it. In fact, some of these colonial nations are, well, Polish. Or, where is it? Is this the one? Yes. No. Porto Colombia. They are Portuguese. So, yeah, I took over, the colonies from both Commonwealth and Portugal. Portugal, I had vassalized. I integrated them at some point. Religion-wise, I went totally Anglican, but we can get there in a moment. I'll get on our ideas in a little bit, too. Money-wise, we have 1 million ducats. We're making 2,400 a month. That's pretty sweet, yes. But then again, starting in the English Channel trade node, not having moved my capital, that's pretty straightforward why I'm the richest person in the universe, and only person really in this particular game. By the game's end, yes. I have 100% mercantilism, making lots of money from yield trade here for certain. Lots of people transferring trade power to us. Lots of trade power everywhere. My merchants, because my various colonial nations are really not being done efficiently, but, whatever. Tech. We don't got max tech and everything, but we kind of need some of our points of other stuff. We're also not quite to the end of the game. Yes. Tech 32 is kind of pointless at the end of the game. Just sort of like, well, if you have enough points for it and you need a slight advantage right at the end, sure, go for it. But if not, oh well. Ideas. First off, took administrative. So, this core creation cost is pretty much essential for any sort of massive conquest. But I mainly got it so that when I got influence ideas, I could, speedily integrate France. Exploration ideas, so for all the colonializations. Influence ideas, once again, for integrating vassals. Quantity, big army this time. Don't normally go with quantity, but it was very useful. Made sure I always had people to go fight. And even then, I rarely got up to max manpower. Humanist ideas, to keep the realm stable. Quality ideas, to make our armies actually worth something, same with offensive. And finally, diplomatic ideas to finish up some of the integrations. For instance, let's look at our states here. Diplomatic, there we go. Because we technically got full cores on a whole bunch of stuff. The bits of Portugal down here we integrated. To the, Ethiopia was a vassal of ours at one point. There was Mazdaran, there's Kazakh, there was Neo-Moscow and Neo-Poland, whatever. Also bits of China were used as vassals here. Also Pazai, yes. So we got lots of stuff that going like there. Mission-wise, I got the Anglophobe, or Anglophile. No, that's not what I want to do. There's my achievements, So mission-wise, we were able to get all of those. We also got our Innovativeness here. You probably saw it on the tech tab. Yes, we got all of 41 missions of the, 41, I don't know, of the Anglophile ones. We also got Chop. Have lots of different consorts, just using the the Anglican ability to cycle through those pretty efficiently. Also installed a union through a succession war. I never actually done that in this game. It's kind of surprising. But won the 100 Years' War, so that's how I got that. The Light Company, sort of, it's like, hey, I got an opportunity to do this. I'll send this guy over here, and then I will fight a war against these people. Hooray! And finally, World Conquest is the other achievement. But back to the old tabs here. So we got all these. It was the Bengal conquest that really kind of had me going, you know what? I'm going to be fighting Ming a lot anyway, because Bengal, for some reason, is their tributary, because Ming decided to go conquer Myanmar here. So they had a nice border there. So might as well just kind of go all crazy, and I did. Anywho, decisions, policies, and things like that. I could restore the Roman Empire. I could abolish slavery potentially, but not right now. But yes, National Integration Act, very nice for integrating, getting some extra Diplo rep, as well as for over this one, and of course the another one for Diplo rep here. So yeah, so lots of increasing my Diplo reps as far as policies goes. And I think that's, for the most part, the only policies I really played with here. Yeah, cool. Lots of instabilities, lots of war exhaustion, disasters are running through. I could go revolutionary, apparently. When would that be? Exactly, revolutionary. Oh, I'd actually get that before the end of the game, too. So, 1819, so, I have to wait a little more than, a year and some change, in order to get that. But rebels will probably fire before then, so, because they are increasing pretty maybe not 48 months, maybe not, but they'd still spread and things like that. Religion, Anglican. I mainly used it to get increased monopoly power, occasionally for stability, the divorce consort and marry local nobleman a few times for the achievement, dissolve monasteries on a couple occasions, because I wouldn't mind another 10,000 ducats, even though I have 100,000. Because we're humanist, we didn't need to necessarily convert everything, and also we didn't have necessarily the conversion power to do such. Also, we got a lot of trade company stuff, and yeah. Military. We have a present army, which is actually reduced due to having to fight rebels, is 2,539 units, and yeah, we got, it's not fully staffed at the moment, but it is, as our manpower goes, would cover most of that, and we just slacken recruitment standards, because we are at 100% army professionalism at the moment. Yes, and we got some good generals. Neat. And also some siege ability. Hooray! Oh yeah, absolutism. Because we're no longer the English monarchy, we got that up. Really, I should have let the English Civil War fire sooner, so I could get higher absolutism sooner rather than later. So yes. Subjects. All of the subjects of the world are either trade companies or colonial nations. So hooray! So it's not, quote, a true one tag, but it is true one tag in the standard sense. aka my capital is not in the Americas. And finally, states, they're doing their state things. Stopped getting admin points in the clergy because they got enough admin efficiency and things like that. and that was actually more worth it to keep my legitimacy high than it was to get points from there. So, anywho, religion kind of looks like this. Some bits were converted in the various places, sometimes by vassals, sometimes not. Yeah, but I did a lot of conversion myself. Not everything, and not everything would be converted before game's end. Anything else I should be showing you guys? Development. The biggest cities in the world. Liuyang. Omluk? Interesting. And, and even Constantinople's only 45 at this point. Moscow, same thing. Paris, 47. And you got, where is London here? London, 63, yes. So I think it might count as the most developed. No, there are some contenders. Berlin's pretty big. It's 54. Yes. Anywho. There's also Cairo, which is 44. Bidar in the 40s. Yeah. Let's look at the ledgers for a little bit. So countries, just to be sure. Alaska, Argentina, Australia, Peru, Big River, Blue Isles, British Colombo, Brazil, Brixico, California, Caribas, Florida, Great Britain, Isle of Juan, La Plata, Magenta, Colombia, New Portugal, Old Finland, Peru, Porto, Australia, Porto, Colombia, Porto, Mexico, 13,000 colonies, and West Brazil. Should be Brazil. Anyway. Score comparison. Everyone else is dead, so they don't really matter. Yes. Everybody that's died, as far as score-wise, it's going to be like that. Hooray! Just score through the ages. All the people who have expired. Yes. All the peoples that are potential existing are not here, other than my colonials. So, hooray! Once again, just confirming that I did a proper world conquest here. Anywho. Religions. This tab is kind of janky right now, so I really hope they fix it so that they could get that sorted out. There are Catholic countries because I absorbed Catholic colonial nations. I didn't bother to force their religion to change, and that's okay. States and territories. No, Aceh was crazy. I don't think lumber. Oh, this is total for the states, not just the one province in them. So we got some good states here. Some of them kind of expensive to core up, so I didn't. Province overview. There we go. There we go. London. Here, London's calling. Yeah, Napoli was also pretty big. Yes. Province development. There we go. Yes. Liuyang is the second, Berlin third, Napoli fourth, and Umuluk from Yield Commonwealth, I believe, is not coming up there. All right, possible colonies. Most of the good ones already taken. Number of provinces. We are. There's a big push near the end. Yes. I think this is like, up until about this point, I rarely went over 100% overextension. I think this is like the only really exception to that, other than maybe something way back, early in the game. Colonies, making some colonies, advisors, military leaders, current rulers, Holy Roman Emperor. Yes, I did disband the empire in 1600 something. They were enjoying themselves a regency council. So, hooray! Actually got a Tudor on the throne of Austria at one point, but it's Austria. It's really difficult to get a personal union with them without getting super lucky, because they're like, oh yes, we're the Habsburgs. We just have kids randomly all the time. Anyway, and sometimes we just change dynasties. Let's look at our rulers here. So some of them were okay. Some of them were crap. Did do a lot of kick the kid out sort of deals. I did have an heir after George III named Octavius, but he died, which would have been kind of awesome to get him, but, dead kids can't rule. Army quality. Armies, our army is huge. Force limit's crazy high. Naval quality, navies, army losses. Oh yeah, let's look at that. We lost 12 million peoples over the course of the campaign. That is insane. I think I'm now officially history's greatest monster. Hooray! Naval losses. We lost 428 ships. And still had like 700 left at the end of the game. So hooray! National armies, national navies, army regiments, ships. Income comparison. We make a lot of money. 13,000 colonies being kind of the second to that. Income overview. Income dropped near the end. Inflation's also dropping for some reason. Charts. Yeah, so we got 8.4% of our empire is not cored properly, and that's a little bit of a problem. Yes. Oh yeah, if you guys like have any questions about any of the stuff I pulled off this campaign or just general stuff, feel free to leave them in the comments down below as I sort of wrap this up here. So my mouth is getting dry. I need water. Oh gosh. I've got lots of trade monopolies here. The only ones we don't got really are tobacco and cocoa. Or cocoa. What's this? Man recovery speed? I would have loved that. Come on. Goods locations, country trade comparison. We make all the monies. Friendly relations. Everyone's our subject and everyone loves us. Well, except that whole liberty desire problem. We got lots of CBs. That's cool. Coalition members, no one. In fact, near the end, coalitions really weren't a problem, despite me pissing off everybody. And current wars, great powers, just me. That's all that's left. Hooray! And that, my friends, is the campaign. Yes, yes, yes. And embrace our enlightenment. Just trying to think if there's anything else I should show off. I think we are good to go. Yes, yes. Oh, I guess I could show off oh, I'll make one more of that. I built lots of manufacturing or coal things here, and there we go. So we got lots of coal everywhere. Everybody loves coal. Hooray! That's also contributed greatly to my where is it? Goods produced greatly to my ability to make monies. Yes. Yes, yeah, just a couple 100% on everything produced forever. Yes, did that show up in this here? For some reason, it's not. That's weird. I am confused. Oh well. Thought I got that achievement this round. Maybe it was the previous. Oh well. Yeah, so we're good to go. So thank you very much for joining me. This has been DrIzixs playing some EU4 for you guys. Well, mainly for myself. This was supposed to be a passive light campaign, but it's like, oh, I gotta invade India and fight Ming now. Yes, yes, yes. Also, the 13,000 colonies decided to get really into westward expansion. So yeah, that's them doing their thing. And they never bothered to colonize Pokumutuk, which is a little weird since it's a pretty good bit to colonize here. So yeah, maybe I should have done that. Oh well. Yeah. So this has been DrIzixs. If you enjoyed, make sure to like button, subscribe for more. Got Patreon stuff. I'll try to remember to put that in the description. And of course. Until next time, everybody. Toodles. Woohoo!